Hi, my name is Mr. Cadella, and today I'm going to show you how to create an online digital art portfolio using Google Slides. I'm going to go to Google Drive, go to Google Slides, click on that, open up a new Google Slide. First thing that pops up here are some text boxes. You can keep those or you can get rid of them. I'll go ahead and drag over them, press delete and get rid of those. I'm also going to minimize this theme screen. I don't really need that right now. The first thing I want to do is type in my first name and last name and hour. Make sure you get those labeled first things first, okay? Next, I'm going to show you a couple little quick shortcuts. If you click on the slide over here, make it yellow, then hold down the control button and press the letter D as in dog. It'll actually duplicate and make new slides for you. You can do that a couple times if you want to, just like that. The first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to make my title page for my portfolio. So I can add a picture to the background if I want to, or I can just right click on it, come down here and click on change background. And I can change the color of this. I'll just go ahead and change it to this orange color here. Click done. Now I have an orange background. Again, you can leave it white or whatever. On this first title page here, on this title page, first page, you want to make sure that you go ahead and add some text. You can do that by adding some word art, which is right here. Or you can add a text box, which is right here. I'm going to go actually and add some word art. So I'm going to go ahead and click in here, and it should be, again, first name. You're going to be doing that, and your last name. Now, just to duplicate this, all I have to do is make sure this is highlighted with the blue box. Hold down the control button, press D as in dog again, and it duplicates it. Move it over. Now I'm going to change this, click on it, to last name, just like that. So obviously be doing your first name and your last name. And then you don't have to put your hour on the title page. You can put portfolio or something like that if you want to. You can put the date if you want to, like the year, school year. Next, I'm going to click over here. I can duplicate this slide if I wanted to, but actually I need a blank slide. So I'm actually just going to click on the plus button. You can also actually click the down arrow and get to blank slide, just like that. And now I have a blank slide. I'm ready to start adding pictures to this. So I've taken some pictures already. Make sure you take good quality pictures. I'm going to come up here to the little image icon, the insert image. Go down to upload from computer. I'm going to scroll down until I find my image. Got one right there. Now this image looks fine, but I do need to edit it just a little bit. First I need to crop it. I can come up here and click the crop button, or I can just double click on it. And it gives me those little black controls. I'm going to click off of it and show it again to you. So I double click on it, you'll see some new black controls pop up right above my cursor here. See those little black controls there? I'm going to go ahead and use those to crop it. If you drag on the blue controls, it actually just reshapes it. It doesn't recrop. It doesn't actually crop it. So I'm going to come over here and move this over. You don't want any of the table or background or anything like that showing. I still have a little bit of background showing up there. You want it as big as possible without any of the background showing there, just your picture. When I'm done, I double click on the inside of the box here. Now I have my image cropped. I'm going to move it over to the right hand side or the left hand side, doesn't matter. You can move it to the top or bottom if it's kind of a skinny image, but usually it's to the right hand side or left hand side. I'm going to make it larger here. You don't want it small. Now I need to add some text. You can also add a border around it if you want to, but I wouldn't get too fancy. This is perfectly fine. Now I'm going to add a text box this time. Now in the text box, you need to have 4 things. I'm going to make this font just a little bit bigger so you can see it a little easier. I'm also going to bold it, just so actually you might just even use a different font here. I might use Impact. You don't want to get crazy with the font. You want to keep it very simple. First, you want to put a title down. Actually, I will make that font just a little bit bigger there. Yeah, that looks a little bit better. Now that's not bolded. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to add your first name and last name. Now you ideally want this to be one line here, so maybe I have to make this box a little bit bigger. However you need to do that. Maybe you have to change it back to Arial or whatever, like that, and try to maybe adjust the font down. It's totally up to you. Just don't go crazy with the font there. Next, you're going to be adding the date. Just the year is fine. And then you want to add what's called a medium, or what it was made out of. This was acrylic. So we call it acrylic painting. It could be ceramics, it could be pencil drawing, it could be something like that, or just drawing. But you want to make sure you add a medium, and those are the 4 things you should have. I'm going to go ahead and make this a little bit smaller, bring this whole box down. Now I can start formatting it, make it bold, maybe a little bit bigger, maybe down to 18, something like that. I'm going to keep all those 1 line each, and that is what you'll do for your digital portfolio. And of course, you just keep adding pictures, so you'll be adding more pictures as you go. And all you have to do, actually this will save you some time if you just click on the slide over here, press Control D. You already have your box here. You can just keep the year the same, obviously the name the same, change the title if you need to change the medium. And of course, you just delete that and add a new picture. So it kind of saves you a little bit of time there.